installed it. I said, man, I just pulled it out the box and plugged it up. He was like, I normally, they say you laid it down when you put it in your truck. I said, I ain't laying shit down. You mean tell me I took this TV all the way from the back of Bed Bath by myself, put it in the truck by myself. I said, what you trying to get me to say, man? That I dropped the TV? Now you want me to get do it, the duck or whatever? He said, no, I ain't trying to get you to say that. I said, well, shit, man. Had a hole in the box before I left out of it. He said, what? I said, yeah, man, give me another damn TV over here, man. Man, give me a goddamn TV, man. I ain't been gone with 45 minutes. I told the TV up in 45 minutes. Yeah, he really was, man. I got mad up in there, man. I really got mad, man.
Because if you want to make sure we ain't done that wrong, bro, have an installation team. Y'all carry it. Bring
on the bottom of it, bro. When I took it out the box, the bottom of the TV, I hadn't even pulled it out the little styrofoam part. You want to come in and run?
That TV done been on everything. Airplane, a truck, a train. We find damn good.
Look,
and then you want to make like I broke it up and hit it.
As soon as I took it out the box, that's what I seen. I mean, when I plugged it up, it wouldn't come on at first.
That's it broke.
Yeah, that was look. He was like, people run fraud on me. I said, man, I ain't got no more fraud in this. I ain't trying to do that, man. I'm fighting karma as we speak. I'm gonna come up here for damn $1,300 TV and try to trick you. I just got home with this TV.
He seen the box broke already. They went on.
Once he said, once I told me it was a hole in the back.
Yeah, what you would be getting on?
And I stuck my hand in it. He said, so y'all didn't plug it up? He said, y'all should have. He told y'all should have took everything off out the box, then plug it up and make sure everything was alright because of the hole in the back. And then when he came back, dude come back. He ready here. It was a small dent in the back.
But he talking about, so he said y'all should have did that before y'all
He said before y'all sold him man that TV, y'all should have took it out the box and plugged it up. Then they all walked off, so I went to the car. Then the dude come out, did the funny shit, Freddie. When I'm standing at the truck in front of Bed Bath, you know, I'm just sitting there, I'm mad as shit. Yeah, I got folks at the house for to put the motherfucker on the wall. They calling me. What's going on? Well, you coming back? I'm like, man, y'all go home, man. They ain't even got another TV. And then the little manager come out, he say, yeah, man, we just gonna do an even swap. We ain't gonna do all that old filing claim and shit. And I'm like, what you mean even swap? He said, you ain't gonna have to pay nothing there.
I ain't supposed to.
I said, pay something. I said, man, hold on, man.
I would just say, all right, then.
I said, man, let me get my money back, man. He was like,
they keep your blood.
man, I down there flipped my top. I was up there longer to take it back than I was to buy the motherfucker. That shit like drove me crazy. Man. I was like, man, I was just sitting there saying to myself, man, will somebody come get this? Somebody come get this goddamn TV out of this truck, man. He said it never should have been laid down and put it in the back of that truck. I was like, well, he said, who are they? I said, the niggas that work back here. They brought it out here, laid it sideways, and shoved it up in the truck. He said, for real? I said, man, look, what you trying? What you want me to say? I told him, man, I said, so you want me to come in here and say, hey, I took it out the box, and then I dropped it.
Yeah.
That's what you want me to say? Because it is food. I'm like, man, that TV, man, whatever hit it from the back. Whatever hit, no, it wasn't a hole like that. Something fell, the damn box so big, you can see something hit it, and then it fell over this way. And then whoever lifted it back up didn't check the box. Because I stuck my whole arm down there. That's how big it was.
Or somebody don't make their TV up and they ain't tell nobody because they went to lose their job.
Yeah, they dropped it. They dropped that motherfucker.
Unloaded off the truck.
And then the bullshit, I get in there early, they got 3 of them sitting there for it. And 3 TVs
so
sitting
they don't
there.
deal with all those what they put
I'm
it in
sitting
the back.
there, contemplate, am I going to buy this damn, the little surround system with it? And we talking about it, he got it on, listen to the music and shit on it. Somebody walk up and say, move to 85. So they go out with that one, 92 left. We still over there talking. That I know. The other one gone.
And that's all you left with.
I'm left with the one with the hole in the back. I said, man, let me go and get the TV. I'm gonna go and get it. We contemplating about the goddamn the surround system. The two good TV go. It took me another week to get a TV.
Wow.
And then get what they do yesterday. Took it to the old house. You know, I ain't tell you I moved. So my address on my license, they took it up to Wyman. They called me and said, Mr. Wright, is there the other way we can get in the front door with the TV? He said, I ain't got no, something he said. He said something about some steps. I said, man, I ain't got no steps. He said, yeah, you do. He said, I said, hold on, bro. Where you at? He said, I'm in Wyman. I said, okay. I said, oh, shit. You at 254? He said, yeah. I said, man, we don't move. That's something. He said, man, we got to call it in, man, and get an authorization to bring it 6 miles up the road. I said, man, hold on, I'll be over there with my goddamn TV up. He said, nah, we got to deliver it, man. I said, look at this shit. TV from hell.
Hey, you got to wait a whole nother week, man.
TV from hell, man. Man, I don't come get this goddamn. Hey, he brought it on. He brought it on over there.
Nah, I'm talking about the fella. I ain't gonna say that.
What?
I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, go ahead and say it, Dre. You gonna say it when I leave?
We're gonna fuck around. The TV gonna be on the floor.
It's already on the floor, and I can't leave it on. I just showed you what my wife did with the wall is supposed to go. Now that motherfucker got dry 24 hours. TV's still on the floor. Dog running around, my grandbaby running around, and somebody gonna run into it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it right back inside. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. Did you drop it? Nope.
You been through one time.
I'm gonna come here and lie on my goddamn. Oh shit. Uh-oh, I got to go, man. I got to drop. Nobody need no blue suede shoes. Hey, Fred. I don't know what the fuck these shoes come from. They was in my closet. Hey, Fred. Yeah, man. They was in my closet, man. You know, I'm throwing away all kind of shit. I was looking at them and I said, man, what the fuck? Why did I want these at? Man, we no goddamn way no party. It'll come back to me, man, once I get it up here to the Goodwill office.
I remember.
You do? Where we go?
My wife's birthday party when we was in Congress.
I ain't never been your wife.
You did? Tip, Farrell, when we was in Congress.
It was a double party, right?
Yeah.
Tina, was that Kanye?
No, not Tina.
Sean.
Sit at the round table.
And y'all had a blue suede shoe party?
You had on blue suede.
Hey, boy, shit. I don't even know what kind of pants I had on them motherfuckers.
I wish I could.
These were old, man. I go in there and get them.
It's been that long.
You got to show me that picture, man. I'm trying to figure out. I know where the red one came from. I don't know damn well about these red shoes. But
You had a blue suede car.
blue suede shoes, bro. I mean, they long too, but might not be mine. Might not be. Bro, what you been putting on your bill, boy? That thing looks broke, boy. You been leaving it on now? Leave it on there. Okay, cool.
Crazy, you been leaving it on there.
Hey, you gonna have to go and cut the top off now, so when you got a full bill, then the goddamn, let me tell you, you got sod down here, you got fiscal. That fiscal grass on top. You got
I'm under the
hey,
light.
go. Don't let it go, bro.
We got a grass on top.
Fiscal.
It don't go good in the shade.
Got that goddamn Bermuda down there.
The fiscal don't go
Got
good.
that good grass on the bottom, boy.
He's gonna have you in there. Pull out from a beard.
Don't do like LeBron, bro. I don't know why you.
He got here from his neck.
He got too much money. Yeah, that must come out his
Don't
back.
get out there.
He got that out his back. Back of your head. Back of your head. It didn't work right. It didn't work right.
I don't want to jump there. Too close to
For that much money, LeBron didn't put it out there for everybody. With that much money, and you can't get your hair right, don't no nigga with a little bit of money need to waste his money on me. I don't get, do you see he bald head now, don't you?
No, he bald head. He brought it out.
But Deion money, it didn't work for LeBron.
No, it didn't.
He must went. Deion went to LA.
Deion said, "Boy, that money, why I tell you? Deion ain't shoot no commercial like that. Why I tell you that money?"
Look, Deion went to LA. Deion went to LA and got here. No, I think LeBron went back to Akron. He went to Ohio. He tried to go back and spend his money at home, goddamn. He let a nigga trick him. Then Fred looked like that might not been but $1,000. He tried to save his money. He spent $1,000 on that shit. That's what I'm saying. But he didn't spend it.
Yeah, when they homeboy.
One of the homeboys.
He done sent him to school.
Man, come back.
He done sent him to school. Yeah, exactly. Didn't wait till you graduated and got to go practice under his belt. He was 6 months away from graduation. Yeah, don't want to let him.
It's just some shit you don't do, man. It's just some shit that when you see shit, you just change up, shit. You sometimes you gotta be real about shit like the hash shit. Like, I sold my truck a couple weeks ago. I needed the money, but I didn't need it. But I needed the space, but I really didn't need the space. I could have took somewhere else. So I went up to that shop, man, and see Mock car, and I said, I made my mind up there. I said, man, I ain't finna be riding around this shit. That's what it did. And settled my whole conversation with myself. Am I gonna keep this truck or not? I had to make a grown man and say, I said, I cannot be at a red light. And then Mock put up whoever got a car they fixing on, y'all go and get y'all ride out the way. That's all. Go and get your ride out the way, cause this man come up through Broad Street one time.
You gonna set everybody there. You gonna bring Anthony like you got goddamn stuff.
I'm talking to Tom one day. I told Tom a couple weeks ago. He said, "Is it cleaner than hot?" I just hung up the phone. I love hot. But what?
That mean it clean. They're two different levels. Two different clean. Hot swept the floor. Goddamn, let no vacuum that motherfucker. Bring back over with the goddamn.
More clean. Hey man,
I'm kind of like brother, but let no shit.
Don't nobody want these shoes, man. I gotta go, man. There's some pants in there, a couple t-shirts.
Spanker don't work there no more.
Look, what you get?
Hold up. That ain't what I said. There you go. I'm telling you, you hit more than 400.
I laid all bit of them 65 pounds in his ass. That nigga come running through that whole Fred. I laid in him with them 70 pounds. That nigga got up and walked off the field.
He come back.
From that moment, I was starting running back at linebacker. Me and Luke, outside linebacker and inside linebacker.
No, I played Luke.
One of them, and one of the two of us back there.
Two little motherfuckers on there.
Kino long hair.
I was on my little, yeah.
I'm small one out there.
Yeah, sure,
Average out there, 175 yards a game rushing.
Yeah, you bad.
22 tackles, solo, all ankle tackles. I ain't getting no one but them ankles.
Not all the time. You ain't gonna tackle all the time, boy. You let niggas go.
When we with the Monroe niggas, you know them niggas we even goddamn big. We got the game talking them. Me and Kino, man, we decided one day with Monroe, they trying to, it was going to tie up. They had 6 and we had 7.
They kicked me out one game up there, you remember?
You remember we timed it. We both said, man, they're going to run the running back. We just dove over the whole line. Hit him in the backfield, Fred. And won the game. Won the game. All day we couldn't score on the board, man.
Super Bowl.
That nigga ran my favorite play. That 38 talk. What the 38 sweep?
They gonna run the running back.
You ain't get me there. If the defense end didn't get me.
No, we're gone.
Shoo!
I think everybody's favorite play. Or the other side.
Hey, bro. That's why I scored every game. I got the car sent over there and went out to practice one day. I said, hey, what these niggas eating over something? Them niggas were big, boy. They said Carlos Freeman gonna be running back. He 200 in the 9th grade. I'm like, Luke, you remember me and Luke went out there to practice that day? I had blue suede Pumas on. I got that where the shit come come from?
Them your shoes.
I ain't got your I look, Billy Henderson walked, he said, stretch your legs on down. I was looking at them shoes, I said, boy, I worked goddamn all these hours up at the bus. I ain't been putting these motherfuckers on the ground. And I got home, my mama said, I said, Mama, I'm gonna play football. She said, you can play, but I don't know how the hell you gonna get back and forth to practice. Then Luke quit. Luke didn't play. I said, shit.
Just like that. They were your ride.
Receiver, but they want to be no ball, man. They ain't come out with tight end. I ain't come out here to play no tight end.
No wide receiver.
I'm good. Well, I ain't blocking big ass nigga.
My football day stopped in the 80s.
They came back.
Huh?
They came back.
I
In
tried.
the 2000.
I tried. I was old. I knew I was old.
What the hell wrong with you then?
I'm fast.
You were 40.
I'm fast.
All that.
I'm 36. I'm 36 in the home of Georgia League. I made the team.
Yeah, I you brought up a quarter.
Yeah, I made the
Or
team.
what?
I made the team.
You crazy. You try to do that shit.
I made the team, bro.
Man, ain't hard to do, goddamn, but shit.
I made the team then.
All that, baby. All that.
I know.
I was 36, bro.
All that.
I was 36.
Yeah, that's the same thing in quality.
Well, what, not in my mind.
Football.
Not in my mind.
Everybody have a side.
Bro.
I said, y'all get some
You
money.
got no business going to damn one of them games at 30.
Yeah, after I got hit going across the middle one time, I'm like, this shit really ain't gonna work out for me.
You had to put no pads on and went out there.
No, we didn't have no pads on. Hakeem Long come across the middle. We doing practice drill. I can just imagine how he was gonna hit me if we had pads on. That nigga hit me so hard, man, I put a goddamn gangster card on. I said, nigga. After I got through spinning around, hit the grass and shit, I got up. I said, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? He turned around, he just walked off. Homer said, leave the field. I said, shit, both of us finna leave. I probably done shit on myself out here. And that's when the truck driving school called. I turned my jersey in. I said, Homer, I ain't gonna be your third straight wide receiver. Like Dre said, damn near 40, boy. It wasn't going, boy. I ain't gonna go to no game sitting on the bench all day, friend.
What that one like around
They up 2 touchdowns, you still ain't getting in, man, cause you behind other niggas out there, man.
Nah, it was about what, 2003?
Right before I started driving truck, I'm 36.
Oh, nah, we ain't talking about They don't have a lead.
Homer Joint had the Anthony title. Huh?
And wait, 36.
I'm 36 when I first started driving truck. I don't know what they do. See, Tom, you jumped in the conversation. You mixed two shits together then. I said I'm 36 and somebody said 2003. You said
Yeah,
no way to
they
hell.
up Dre said.
You what?
I'm trying to figure out what year was it?
Probably about 12.
I don't know. Do the math. I'm 40, 52
You
now.
knew it.
I ain't worried about it. I knew how old I was.
That was over 2-1.
Daddy, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what they sure was.
Year that was, man.
About 05 one.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, we ain't talking about
No, I started driving trucks in 06, 07. So I went to school in 05
They
and 06.
were trying to have another league like around 2012
Yeah.
or 10 or something.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Playing this shit.
Oh, ain't no way in hell I'd made that one. I all the way in my 50s then. I ain't shit, man. I had to get in
What,
work, man.
15, 12?
I had to go to work, what I'm saying. When that nigga told me there wasn't no money involved.
Y'all better be
Like T-Bone. He down there T-Bone, boy. He probably, hey, when they told me when the homie wasn't paying no money over there, I say, hey, man, look, man, break one knee. I ain't
You ain't got no better. You live the rest of your life.
Semi-pro league or something they had.
Look, what made me go out there, I went over there for the trial. At 36, do you want to know what I ran? 4-4, unofficial, 4-4.
Very unofficial.
Very unofficial. I don't know if the nigga was a second on when he, I don't know if he hit the clock as soon as I took off. When I come by him, Homer's shirt started flapping, I come by him so fast. Boy, that nigga got mad at me one day, told me he played for Tennessee. I said, Tennessee who?
He said, let go and tell you.
Day, man.
I said, he played for
Look what I killed yesterday. Look at that motherfucker.
The new house.
I chopped him so many times, man. He was so thick, boy. When he cut his head off, bro. Look at me. No, he was 6 feet. He was in the backyard. 6 feet. I seen him a couple weeks over there when they were cutting trees down.
It's time for him now.
Hey, Tom, I hit him so many times with that hatchet. He just kept balling up and shit, and I took him off this morning, throw him over in the what you call it. Hey, man, I gotta get out of here, man. Good seeing y'all fellas.
All right,
You got no footage.
Yeah, I got that.
When I seen him, a snake swing at somebody. Yeah, he something, dude.
Yeah,
I said, you can't move that fast. Man, you silly. He come through the door.
So now they said, so since he got stabbed, now they trying to bring up the case, you know what I mean, to go over what actually happened. And now they find out he wasn't even the one fighting. They saying that the girl was the one shot him. Cause
They been saying that for the trial, he just wasn't saying that.
Yeah.
They been through this shit. He just that's why folk were thinking he shot her for real. Cause they was like, ain't no way in the hell you gonna go to court and don't say nothing. Like, ain't that much gangster in the world.
Yeah.
Who got something on him to where he went to? They got he just where the war where the girl shot him and Megan was like, you ain't gonna tell the police you shot me, I'm gonna tell them you did. And they ran with it, but see the damn limo driver should not listen at all, look.
Yeah.
And he the one coming back bringing it to life.
See, now
the girl that shot her,
Kelsey, I think that's her name. Kelsey.
They don't got together and got with him. He think he finna have a three, but he don't hit both of them one at a time.
Yeah.
They really don't trick you like that.
You know, cause one didn't know. One didn't know that Megan had already hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she been playing like they ain't never did nothing.
Yeah. Megan was.
Yeah, Megan was playing like they ain't never did nothing. So then when it come out,
the other girl playing like they ain't did nothing.
Megan had already hit him before, way before they even got there that night.
Yeah, he had them hit both of them nowhere. In reality, they got together on things.
Yeah. They end up, you know, saying that he did it, but knowing.
Now, for me, he thought he was gonna have a priest, and they got done flipping on his ass. My thing is still, I ain't heard nothing that make him want to take the charge. Why would you take the charge?
Well, he actually was saying he was innocent the whole time.
Yeah, he ain't take the charge.
Yeah,
He trial.
he went to trial with that, and they found him guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
with no evidence.
and they only went on. They only went off for Megan on statement.
They went off for word. They going back looking at evidence. Now the gun went by.
Yeah.
Why they
no residue was on them, but it was residue on everybody else.
All of a sudden, now they doing the right. That's the $1 million question. Why did they skip all this shit in the first place? Now, if I got all this money, I understand that. But I black on black crime.
Nah.
They were high profile too, though.
I think that somebody higher up has something to do with it. I think somebody higher up has something to do with it. I think.
That's why I asked, what do somebody got? She like the rap Beyonce, man. She really protect.
Yeah. You remember at the time she had signed the Jay-Z label.
Yeah, and he don't play.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have all that going on.
It had a little P Diddy privilege in it. Man got the swing before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And who you signed to? He was like a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
About like that dude Nick was messing with. What his name is?
But remember he's supposed to took the deal with Jay-Z, but they some end up where they start beefing with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Them coming on the run.
Yeah,
but we getting them.
Yeah.
There's always a reason for the season.
Yeah.
Somewhere, something ain't right.
Yeah, him and Jay-Z had got into it.
Him and Jay. Ain't right.
And so they been was trying to get him out though.
Oh, man, hey man, everyone of them took them good talk like that, and the dude be involved. That's why he moved. Why he all, that's all.
Yeah.
You know how much money Megan made that man?
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah,
that way
don't
he trying to jump
don't too
on
out. Yeah,
Ray
he looking at, and then she had just got signed, and her album finna come out. So you looking at all that money?
And you beefing with him.
Yeah,
So I can get you right on out the way.
yeah.
Come on.
Man, you should have been a PI.
But if you see it now, she ain't even with the moment she not with the label. Now everything come out about the incident.
So what do you think the label had to die set up like that?
I'm just saying, me personally, I would say that Jay-Z has something to do with it. I can't really.
Coming out now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They got their money. They got all the money they can get off.
And
She has
she-
two album deal.
And then she got her own label now,
She's independent.
so she independent now. So now all of a sudden all that come out.
You ain't making me no money. I mean, now.
And then that gonna kill her career.
Yeah.
That gonna kill her career.
And then I wonder did she, even though she's independent
What
now,
Travis Kelce girl name?
did she,
Yeah, they let her buy all her mouse.
did she buy from? Did she buy
No,
from
the
Ron
brothers
Mason?
get her bad, man. They sold. She didn't know they were for sale. They sold them to another dude. And when she went through, she like, well, goddamn, you ain't at me. They my shit.
Yeah.
They sell to another motherfucker.
These the ones she had in the Rock Nation.
These her first single album.
What she had? Two album deal.
She got mad and redid them another kind of way or something, but it still didn't do like the real. To make a long story short, goddamn, she was able to buy them back. She was moving like she paid $500 million or $1 million. So I ain't paid nowhere near that. So I paid a lot.
Yeah.
500 mil or $1 billion. How she doing? But on her first sick album.
Yeah.
I guess supposed to be hot or whatever. Okay. All right, man. All right.
Well, them the one that she need though, cause she gonna make some money off that.
All right. You know she got one of them group like Beyonce. They'll go rebuy them albums just cause they know she bought the mouse.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah.
cause
Yeah.
just cause she got the mouse, they'll go
Yeah.
rebuy them again.
Yeah.
Follow. Yeah, that follow.
Yeah.
That's the power.
And that could be detrimental to your life when you get a following like that.
Yeah.
Boy,
It's a gift and a curse at the same time.
you got the power of influence. You can influence a multitude of people.
Yeah.
Boy, they don't want that. You gotta get away from them.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Fan right there.
Oh, if you call